Hello, everybody. I'm starting a little bit early, because why the fuck not? Hello, Phantom. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Chrissy. Emian, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing today. Because, yeah, there's nothing to do in Honkai. So, like, my options are... Because, like, it'll take me probably an hour to do all of my Honkai shit. All my Star Rail stuff. So, like, my options are either, you know, short stream, which I don't want to do necessarily. Or we could go play Genshin, which I don't want to do because I have a lot to do tomorrow. And I want to, like, make tomorrow a longer stream. Or do we just play a straight up different fucking game? Which I'm leaning towards that because I have a lot of games I do want to start playing. So we'll make that decision. But yeah, there's just so much nothing to do because we have 3 days until 1.2, 3 and a bit days until 1.2. So there's just... I want 1.2, y'all. I so badly want 1.2. I'm so excited for that. Although, so I did order a new audio interface for my microphone, and that is out for delivery right now. It has not come yet. We will definitely have it by tomorrow, hopefully. So I might have a slightly cleaner voice for tomorrow. I might play around with my effects chain tonight, so I might sound a little bit different tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Audio nerd shit. Anyways, how is everybody doing? Just chilling a little bit before we get into playing. How much resin do I even have? Not resin, energy. How much energy do I even have? Okay, I'm full. Okay, got it. I checked earlier today and I was like at 110. So I'm like, fuck. Yeah, Genshin next update only comes out in August, so I'm hoping 1.2 is good. I am too. From what I've heard, like from what I've seen of all the shit that they're doing for 1.2, I'm hoping it's pretty big. Hello Yuki, welcome. Yeah, I am excited for 1.2. What a crazy last few days in the Hoyo world. Yeah, tell me about it. Holy shit, the Karina situation? My god, the voice talent situation has been crazy. Also, happy birthday, Hu Tao. The most important information. Go from, you know, English voice actors not getting paid to happy birthday, Hu Tao. Yeah, that Hoyo's been going crazy these past few days. All the marketing for 1.2, for 4.0, for them having to deal with English voice actors not getting paid by a dumbass studio. Like, yeah, it's been ridiculous. I am so glad. I'm so glad Karina got that figured out. Like, they made a TikTok saying, Karina made a TikTok saying that the Hoyoverse is fixing shit, which is corporate talk for, they're finding a new studio. But yeah, hopefully they're getting compensated and all that shit. But yeah, that was a crazy thing, and it's nice to see. Like, I know Hoyoverse is Chinese, right? But it's refreshing to see amidst all of these like actors strikes, all the SAG and WGA strikes. It's nice to see a company that actually gives a shit about their talent. Like, it's nice to see Hoyoverse sticking up for their English talent. It's incredible. Yeah, this is why they had the billboard for Hu Tao. That billboard's actually been there for quite a while. That's actually a really old video, I think. It's been there for a number of weeks. I remember seeing that billboard like, a couple weeks ago, actually. So it's been a while. So I don't think that was for Hu Tao's birthday specifically. They just kind of chose Hu Tao to be on that billboard, which is so funny. The verified responses to that was so fucking funny. Oh my god, that was so hilarious. Mahoyo just likes Hu Tao almost as much as they like Kiana. It's really weird. Like, she's a great character, right? She's an awesome character. But like, yeah, I don't understand it. Like, why of all characters Hu Tao? And like, because she barely appears any ever. She barely appears ever, and she's not plot relevant. She's just a funeral parlor director. She's just a business owner, and that's it. It's a very old familial business, and it has like importance in Liyue's lore, but like that's literally it. Never too early to celebrate her birthday. True, Evian. I'm going to be celebrating her next birthday tomorrow. Remember the one with the Chinese cartoon not being out? I know, that was so funny. Yeah, don't tell them about MZDS. Like, that's MDZS? MDZS. Don't tell them about that at all. Much less any of the women in any Hoyoverse game ever. That was really funny to me. They very clearly do not know what they're talking about. You know, the better response to that should have just been the Bronzilla kiss. That should have been my response to that tweet. Now that I think of it, it should have just been that panel. That would have been even better. That would have been so good. Okay. Yeah, about that, and then the Bronzilla kiss. That would have been gold. Anyways. Let's get going. Let's get done with whatever I can. I have destroyed with facts and logic. Hell yes. Yeah, exactly. Facts and logic. This happened in a Chinese, in a Hoyoverse game. Chinese, you know. Remember in the Zila birthday, the lines of Viliana was something like, I should give Bronny her birthday gift. Oh, that makes me so sad. HI3 Bronzilla just makes me incredibly depressed. Like, I love them, they're adorable, but oh my god, it's so sad. Like, no matter what, it just makes me incredibly depressed. Oh, frames. Woo. Come on, you can do it, game. You can do it. I believe in you. Actually, let's do this. Settings. I need to turn up the game. Whoa. We're good. Are you figuring shit out? You doing good, game? Okay, we're good. It's not having a stroke anymore. What do I need to do for dailies? Stagnant Shadow, Salvage Relic. I can do that. Constant reminder to salvage relics. It's weird because, like, in Genshin, right, I will salvage relics willy-nilly. Like, I'll trash relics just so much, but in this game, it's like I still feel like I'm at the beginning of the game where I need to keep 3-star relics around. So like it's just really strange to me.
Let's wait.
to get rid of relics, even though I know that I'm fine. 3 destructible objects, that is even easier. I'm good. But yeah, I am so ready for 1.2. I am so excited to wrap everything up. Or at least continue. I don't know if we're going to wrap Xianzhou up. I do just want to continue it, though. Why is it framey? God, this game sometimes. My computer sometimes. Ugh. Oh, hello.
Enemies ahead.
75. Do I have a team for this? I do have a good team for this. Okay, we're good. I don't really have the patience to just let the game use them as like XP automatically. Yeah. But like it does kind of make it more efficient in the long run. All things considered.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Because you can, when you salvage relics like that, it gives you a little bit more. You can shove more resources into it. So, ow. Don't do that, thank you. I can use these guys.
You can't run. Try that again.
Hell yeah, let's go, March. Don't do that.
Can I have fun this time? Don't mess with me.
I should probably focus the side guys, actually, now that I think of it. Keep you alive.
Gotta try hard.
How did that not cleanse? What?
What a headache. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Illusions of the past.
More enemies.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
I'll see you off.
Okay, break you. Get you out of the way. I'm gonna cleanse the fuck out of Zila because she needs that shit. Ow.
Eternal sleep is a dead return.
Bonk. Please kill. Fuck. Ow. This is not good.
Good as new.
Repay.
Actually, no, it's perfectly fine. We're good. Luocha slaps.
Can I have fun this time?
Nothing major.
Tough luck running into me.
The dead return.
We're good. Boom. Cleanse Zila.
You can't run. Don't
Damn
mess
it.
with
That
me.
was very close. Okay, I think this should kill. Yep.
I'll end your misery.
And then we can start working on him. Because then I can ultimate.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. More enemies.
Oh, okay. That was closer than I thought it was going to be. Come on, March
You chose the
time.
wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Cleanse. There we go.
Watch this awesome move.
Can this kill? Barely. Very close. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Luocha carries so hard. Luocha is incredible. Dude. There's a rainbow outside? Gay. Hell yeah. No. I need to find my destructible objects. These things. I forget these things exist. Where? Yeah, okay. Just 2 more. I have no idea where to find more destructible objects in this area. Maybe I should just go somewhere where I know they are. My Luocha deals more damage than any of my DPSs because of sheer attack. Yeah, that happens with DPS healers sometimes, and I find it absolutely hilarious when it does. It's just like, you know, his entire purpose is to heal, but, you know, just kind of accidentally turn him into a DPS just because that's how his kit is built. The game's quantum symbol is equal to Zila's stigmata. Yeah, it is. I mean, how do you not notice that? I mean, it's changed around a little bit. It's not quite perfect, but like it's close enough. I hate those robots. Oops, sorry. I hate those robots so much. But my main strategy has been Silver Wolf plus Sushango Burr. Yeah. I also hate them. I've just kind of accepted that they are there. Like, I don't keep staring at Zila's chest. Why not? Okay, what am I doing today? Traces? Could work abundance flowers. Could work more preservation. Or I can continue working max. Do harmony, or do I start working some of my constellations? So, yeah, I could start working Tingyan. Get some harmony. Do that. I do want to do that. Or I could start working Asta. Maybe this is something I should do. Maybe I start building Asta more. Just for her shred. You do definitely need a better light cone. I don't have a better light cone for you. Or, oh wait, no, I have Yukong I should probably start building. Never mind, this is what we'll do. So yeah, harmony boxes it is. Okay, let's go do harmony boxes. We're good. Which website do you recommend to check builds? I have no fucking clue. You assume that I check builds. I do. I just kind of throw artifact sets on people and just hope it works. And usually it does, but sometimes it just doesn't. Okay, lightning. Imaginary wind. Throw a Luocha in here and call it good.
What a headache.
Yeah, I don't meta this game. I don't even meta Genshin. I just kind of play the game and just
My turn.
call it good.
Here. You can't run.
Here, the thunder.
It's interesting how all the Quantum 5-star are women and all the imaginary 5-star are men so far. Well, I mean, to be fair, your sample size is rather low in this situation. You've got what, 2 of each? Not very scientific of you, if you ask me.
Illusions of the past.
I don't know. Yeah, if the pattern continues, like the further we get into it, yeah. Because it is a pattern that does feel like something Hoyo would do.
Try that again.
But like,
mess with me.
as of right now, that's just a completely like.
There's no time to lose.
My friend wants me to study with a sample size of 3. Sometimes that's all you need.
Conflict is
No, it really isn't, but you know, it's fine. If you can get away with it, it's.
You can't run. What a headache. Who's next? I'll end your misery. Tough luck running into me. Here.
follow my charge. Here, this thunder. I'll see you off.
So you are afraid of me. Who's next? Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea.
See how good Otto does.
Illusions of the past.
The dead return.
I tend to use those sites not to necessarily check my builds, but to make sure I read the kit correctly. Yeah. Sometimes the localization team doesn't do a very great job of of describing what the kit actually does. So I'll give you that much.
Who's next?
But also at that point, I just kind of accept that I don't understand the kit, and then just keep using the character anyways. Like, that's what I do with Ayato. I just press E and kind of hold clicks, and then just call it good. That's just kind of what I do. I have fully I do that with multiple characters in Genshin. I have fully accepted I have no idea and will never understand what their kit actually does. I just use them anyways.
Watch this awesome move.
And I have a feeling the further we get into this game, the more that will be the case for this game for me as well.
Who's next?
There will be multiple characters that I will use and have no idea what the fuck they do.
Illusions of the
I'll just kind of hit,
Conflict
just
is
thwack
pitiless.
people a bunch and just call it good.
The dead return.
Fuck Genshin updates? Hell yeah. Except for whenever our Arlecchino appears, then no, don't fuck that update.
Show no mercy. Here, this thunder.
Kit localization don't even bother me anymore. HI3 story translations are so messed up. I have heard about that, and it concerns me.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, you're talking about the process of updating it, not like the updates themselves. Okay. I thought you were talking about like fuck the content of Genshin updates. It was like another fuck Genshin thing that you always do, Legacy, not like a fuck the update.
Conflict is pitiless.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Dead return.
Watch this awesome move.
Great gameplay. No.
Show no
This
mercy.
is one of the most like useful things that this game has, because like I don't. The autoplay feature is great. A lot of people will criticize it for like, you know, making the game pointless or whatever, or the gameplay hollow or whatever. But I cannot tell you how many times I have opened the game, done like, use my resin or like done like XP books and walked away and done something else is the most useful fucking thing to do of all time.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's so nice, and it gives me time to just like chill and talk. Oh yeah, extras, hell yes. I love how it also gives you extra XP. That just makes Makes things so much better. I want to send emotes so badly. It makes me so mad. They're turning the other way, and that's the best change. Why that sent twice? I have no idea. Okay. Angry eyes. One of my favorite emotes, aside from my Keck dog, Angry eyes is so good. Okay, so let's see. Where is Yukong at? I also need to level her, is also an important thing. Which is something I can do. Star Rail Pass. Hell yes. Of course Legoise is your favorite. It's you. I think there's a little bit of bias in that. Okay, where am I at? Okay, so in standard banner, I'm what? I want to say 40 something. 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay. So I'm 55 wishes in to pity. Okay. I'm getting fucking close, y'all. And like I don't think I'm going to be putting very many wishes into I don't think I'm going to be putting very many wishes into the limited banners until like we get a character that strikes my fancy, because there isn't one right now. So I'm going to have plenty of time to get that free 5-star. Plenty of time. So yeah, I think that's where most of my wishing is going to go, is the standard banner. What was I going to... What was I doing? Oh yeah, synthesis. Hold on. Synthesis. I should have enough with, yeah, for a couple of these. Just a couple, you know. As you do. Yukong. Fast clicking. Okay, what do I need? A couple more of those. All right, I'm at 70 on the standard. What the fuck? I think I got an early something or other. I think I got an early proc. Yeah, I'm 100 or so away. Huh? Oh, okay. That's that thing. Completely unrelated, would you like to watch me pull a 5-star in standard banner? Okay, yes, but also no, because if you get well, I will hit you. Like, I will come in next time you're in... next time you're in the same state as me, I will find you and slap you. Yukong. Traces. That'd be so funny. It would not be funny. All imaginary damage dealt by... Okay. That'd be great for Isle Dan Heng. Yeah, no, that would definitely not be funny. I'm just saying. We should totally do that. I don't... What? Record a video of me slapping you? This is for Welt! Like, this is for Welt, fucker. That was a clap. That was not a slap. You're gonna know if I get well. Oh, I know I will, and that it makes me sad. I like to see that. Just a video of me slapping Legacy. I'm looking for the lesbian. Okay, fair enough. Where am I? What am I doing? More stuff. I'm gonna use the rest of my doubles, and then I'm gonna do some artifacts farming.
What a headache.
Boop. Oh, hello, Sylvan. I summoned the lesbian. Not that lesbian, though. Not that lesbian. Speaking of, you should set your support character to Bronya so I can use her. Honestly, I can do that, actually. Let me... After I'm done with this set, I will do that.
Show no mercy.
Who's next?
Yeah, because there's like 1.5 billion support Zelos and like
Disappear
no
among the
Bronyas.
sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I can't wait for Isle Hung to come out, and every single fucking support character in existence is just gonna be Isle Hung. There is gonna be no way of finding somebody that
Try that again.
there's gonna be no way of doing any damage via support characters other than imaginary.
Watch this awesome move.
Conflict is pitiless.
Who's next?
How
Disappear
dare
among
you?
the sea of
How dare you
butterflies.
never use E1
Illusions
Bronya?
of the
Come on.
past.
How dare you not use a lesbian?
Here, this thunder. The dead return.
Although, yeah, I feel you on the E1 Himeko part, because I did not want E1 Himeko.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I really should keep my support characters apart. Yeah.
Try that again.
It's just, yeah, it's kind of at this point where
You can't run. Watch
we don't
this
have
awesome
enough
move.
characters to where you can just throw your main as support. You should start thinking about like what is not around for support characters very often, and it's, you know, it's like Japard and Bronyas and like Yukongs and all that stuff. And some people might need those.
No mercy.
Like, I'm very lucky that one of my friends, no idea who he is, just has a Welt, and I use that Welt all the fucking time. Like,
Disappear
oh my
among the
god.
sea of butterflies.
So I am my support is
Illusions of
Himeko.
the past.
Eh.
Here.
No Eidolons for 5 stars for me yet? Yeah. I was very lucky with my E1 Sela. But aside from that,
Dead return.
I would rather have more 5 stars than have the E1s that I have.
You can't run. Watch this awesome
But
move. Who's next?
I should really level my Welt so I can get cash from you. I don't use Welt that often. Like, I don't use a support that support Welt that often. Also, that Hallard's support Welt is incredible. Like, I do not think you could get to that like level of Welt. Like that person has had that Welt as their support since the beginning of the game. That Welt is incredible. It's insane how much damage he does. Yeah. I just want a new character to narrow down my 300 pulse pick. Same. But instead, the game gave me fucking another Himeko, and I'm very salty.
Watch this awesome move. disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I remember setting it a Trailblazer. I forget how to reach the screen. It's the 3 dots next to your name. It's like if you go to escape, it's how you set your status. The 3 dots next to your name. 5-star, fuck off. Please let it be like a Himiko or like a Japar. That would be so funny. You have 2 Himikos? Yes, I do, and it makes me very sad. It makes me very, very sad that I have 2 Himikos. I totally could have gone like. I totally could have gone like another lesbian, or I could have done like a. I could have totally done like a Yanqing or something, not another fucking Himiko. I didn't want another Himiko. Hook just psyched me out. Standard Hook prank. Can't redeem codes on Mo? You can't? That's incredible. Yeah, it's over here. Trailblazer profile, support character. This screen. Bronya, initiate support. Got Clara? Nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. You can redeem on the site. That's really stupid that you can't do it on mobile, though. I feel like this should be... I've been eyeing her since beta. Yeah. It's... Clara and Svarog, like, yeah, she's adorable. And she's also, like, really unique gameplay-wise. I do think she would be fun to have on a team, especially for, like, Legacy. You're like, the perfect person to get Clara because you have Gepard. Gepard and, like, taunt her. You put a taunt on her and fucking perfect. Still no Arlan? Yeah. I mean, why would you want Arlan, though? Arlan isn't great. There's a reason why he's, like, the most forgotten about 4-star. Because I keep forgetting that he's playable. Like, I love her character, and also I love robots. Fair enough. Svarog is interesting. Okay. Let us... I did get a new piece for Pela yesterday. I got these gloves, which are pretty fucking sick for her. Which I'm actually gonna level up a little bit more. 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoop. Hell yes. Fucking deep. My Pela already does incredible amounts of damage because I have In the Name of the World on her. But now apparently she's doing even fucking more. Like, that's incredible. I just need better boots on her. Because I don't have anything else for her. Like, I actually have these. Hold on. Since when? What? Switch. Never mind. I have better boots for her. I mean, the substats are ass. I'm not gonna level any past that. I don't have a body piece for her though. It's a problem. And the one that I have on her is HP main stat. So those substats are crazy though. I'm just now realizing. Arlan is like the Chi-Chi of 4-stars. I mean, but like he's also kind of like a Danheng thing. Like he's or not Danheng, Blade. He's like a 4-star Blade almost. He hurts himself to do more damage. I did not mean Danheng. I meant Blade. He's like 4-star Lightning Blade. And like it's dumb.
Want a spot?
Dude. Yeah, my Pela does just hilarious amounts of damage, and I love it. She should not be doing that much fucking damage.
What a headache.
I should actually manually do this fight.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Boop. Hell yes. Ooh, Silverwolf RNG starting off good. Which is something that I need more than often.
settle this.
Okay. I don't really do anything yet.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Yeah, well, its light cone is incredible.
Can I have fun this time?
It makes me very sad that I don't have Welt. It's just the game laughing in my face when it gave me Welt's light cone instead of Welt himself.
I'll see you off.
Can I do this? Kill.
I'll end your
Or
misery.
be killed.
I'll free you from disappear.
Flowey,
among the sea
hello.
of butterflies.
What?
Illusions of the past. Who's next? You can't run. Huh. More enemies. Don't mess with me.
I want to know which relic set is better for Luocha Musketeer. I think just the flat healing bonus is better.
Gotta try hard.
I mean, I haven't run the numbers. I have no idea, but I don't know. It kind of depends on what you need. Do you need the extra speed, or do you want whatever the two-piece Musketeer gives?
What a headache.
Or two-piece healing one gives. Like, do you need the speed or do you need the two-piece? Like, it really depends on what you need from the other
My turn.
effect. Like, what do you need from the other effect?
Here.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Who's next?
Nothing major.
More enemies.
Which I'll revisit when I build more. Yeah, exactly. And you can't go wrong with either. That's probably something that should be clear. You cannot go wrong with either.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Yes, let's fucking go.
This is double speed. My turn.
Okay, let's do this.
Watch this awesome move.
It is the bombardment of people next.
Try that again. You can't run.
I'm gonna use.
I'll free you from your disappear
Stun.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You took the bait.
I like having the 4-piece healing set because that one extra skill point let me set up. Yeah, exactly. That's why I also enjoy having it, but to each their own.
Here. You can't run.
Okay, here we go.
Eternal sleep. The dead.
Free heals. Boop.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Is what the auto equip decides is good enough. Fair enough. Like, honestly, that's not a bad way of doing it. Auto equip in this game isn't that bad.
More enemies.
Break you. That didn't kill. Okay. I was expecting that to kill, to be honest. Yeah, sure.
Try that again. You can't run. What a headache.
Kill you. Your weakness is down.
Can I have fun this
That's good to know.
time
Another
for
quantum?
fun?
Yes.
Tough luck running into me. This is double speed.
The only game I still try to be meta is PGR, which is interesting to me.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of
That's
the
an interesting
past.
choice to meta at. Although I should probably try PGR again now that the English dub is out.
Awesome move.
Punishing Grey Raven. It was a game that came out last year, a year and a bit ago. Yeah, it's another gacha game. I have an account on it. It's stacked from like the release rewards, but I never got into it.
Who's next?
The reason it came out with a with an English dub, and some of my favorite voice actors are in it, so maybe I'll try it again.
See you off.
What a headache.
2 birthdays? Shit. Okay, it's been longer than I thought. Fuck.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Apparently it's been around for a second. I did not realize that. Oh shit. Okay. Guess Pella's getting another. Ooh, that's also really good. Looks like Pella's eating good today. Fucking shit. Okay. Pella is eating good today. Switch. I mean, the substats are ass, but like, I'll take it. Like. Again, DPS Pella, apparently. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why is Pella hitting so fucking hard? This is not okay. Except that's shit. But you know, we don't talk about it. Anything for Pella. I have 20 left. Let's do some credits. Sure. Let's do some credit farming and then we'll call that good. Do Bronya. Call it good. It's not a lot, but it makes Genshin look like a joke. Yeah, the release words were incredible coming from a Genshin player. It was wild.
Show no mercy.
Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Watch this awesome move.
DPS Zhongli? Yeah. DPS Zhongli it's funny. Why does it make Genshin like, because you got like 3 free 5 stars or something stupid. Like it was just the launch rewards were incredible for PGR. They give you so much shit. But like I think part of the reason why I didn't play it, and the reason why I'm reluctant to get back into it, is because it feels like a mobile game. I think the reason why I love Genshin and HSR as much as I do is because it doesn't feel like it's a mobile game. Like you can play it on mobile, but it feels like it belongs on PC and PlayStation just as much as it belongs on a phone. Right? And that's why I play these games, or that's why I like them so much, is because they just have that PC flow. But PGR just does not feel like that. Like the PC client feels like it's still just a mobile game. It feels like it's just a mobile emulator. It's awful. Also, hi Casp, welcome. HSR play mostly on mobile. Yeah, exactly. And like, it is really good on mobile, but that's just kind of a Hoyoverse magic that they've kind of clocked. Like after, like with Genshin, they figured out how to make a game feel like both a mobile game and a like native PC game. I still think Vape DPS Zhongli is unexplored, underexplored. That sentence makes me have a stroke. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then we will be right back. So give me a second. Alright, we're back. At this point, make a Shadow Zhongli. Isn't that just what breaking paralysis is? Like, that's just what that is. Hello, Raya. Welcome, welcome. Give me a second. Enable, disable preview. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna do Simulated Universe, and then after that, I don't got anything for y'all. I was too lazy playing video game to even notice. What game? Important question. What game were you playing? Okay. I have no idea what world I should be doing, because I've just been grinding World 3. Right, because I want better ones of these, but I don't like what other sets are there that are good to have. Master Active Archives, Rank Kid. Okay, never heard of that. Energy regeneration rate. Okay, that's actually really good. Hold on, I should probably get these for Branya, to be honest. Maybe I'll do World 4. I also need to like complete it, so let's do that. Now the problem is I have no fucking idea how I'm gonna do this. How do you survive the Svarog fight? Like, how do I do the Svarog's fight? Or do I even do the Svarog fight? I'm gonna bring Zila, of course. Breaking his hands. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, I forget about that. So can I just do my usual? Can't hit you if frozen. True. Just fucking focus march. Just go straight like full march. This might work, honestly. Let's see. Get your part easy. I wish. I'm gonna go abundance. I go Sampo, Japard, Luocha, and Serval. I will definitely get... I'll grab Jingyan as a support, like as a download, but for now, just win easy. Yeah, thanks, Ryo.
So you are afraid of me?
Ugh.
Can I have fun this time for a buzz? Told you I could fight.
I'll see you off.
Blessings are better for Curies are better than blessings, but when you're running something like abundance, then I just rush blessings because there's like no other way of surviving else like otherwise. Because abundance relies on having two of the funny things.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
So I just rush blessings. Got 14 blessings. But here's the problem, Legacy. Never does the game want to give you fucking abundance blessings. I don't know why. I have shit luck getting abundance blessings. So I just rush blessings, get the two things, and then call it good. Fuck. Okay, fine, remembrance. Because you don't reset? Yeah, because I'm not cheese. I deal with what I'm given, okay? Also, resetting makes it feel more like a roguelike than I would than I would prefer, so.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Can I have fun this time? Who's next?
No, I'm still gonna complain about not getting the blessings. Because I think it would be even more annoying to complain about getting bad blessings than resetting over and over and over again. Don't worry. I know what it's like to reset. I speed ran for like years. I hate doing it. Because of what speedrunning did to my fucking brain.
This is double speed.
Never seen a preservation blessing in my life. I get preservation blessings more than I get any abundance blessings.
This awesome move.
Especially right now. I'm getting shit for blessings. I only run preservation in SU. I should really run other paths. Other paths are fun. I will say in certain worlds, abundance is more broken.
I'll see you off.
Especially if you need survivability. Okay, maybe you do have Japard, so it is a little bit different for you. But like in my experience, for not having Japard, if you want to run a team that doesn't have Japard, abundance. Yeah, abundance against Kafka is so busted. It's hilarious. Cause like Kafka's whole thing is beating you down like
Eternal sleep is
slow, like death by 1,000 cuts kind of style.
The bait.
But when you have so much fucking healing, there's just no way to, like, she just can't do anything against you. It's really funny.
Don't mess with me.
Remember, it's as good until Cocolia? Yeah, because, you know, Cocolia.
Fun this time. Time for a fun.
Well, the first time against the Kafka with Nayelity. Nayelity is really fun, and, like, part of me wants to get Kafka just to run Nayelity in SU.
Try hard sometimes.
Because it's just so dumb. It is so incredibly dumb how much damage you do for just because they took a turn. Like, it's incredibly funny. That was my second fucking one.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Well, you also have E1 Japard, so you, yeah.
Great. Time for a fun. Phew! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. This combat needs optimite. This is double speed.
I think the paths are really well busted because they're all busted in their own ways. Yeah, that is a good way of thinking about it. It's because they all do really dumb shit, and that's kind of the point of Simulated Universe. I think is just doing as much dumb shit as humanly possible.
Good as new. Who's next?
It's just a place to feel powerful, which I find really, really cool.
Only a scrap.
How Honkai kind of gives you this place to feel incredibly powerful.
Can I have fun this time?
Because yeah, nowhere else in the game are you going to be doing like 9,000-10,000 points of damage just because the enemy took a turn from like Nihility, or you're healing for like 30,000 health every like 5 turns or whatever.
I'll see you off.
I don't know, rarely saw anybody talk about destruction. Destruction works if you can make it work. Like, destruction is really good if you can make it work.
Mess with me.
It's hard to get working though, because you have to have like the right characters, and it's a very high risk, high reward
You chose the wrong enemy.
path.
So you are
Nihility Sushang, yeah, because bleed. You get a fuck ton of bleed out of that,
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
and a lot of break, and bleed. Give me some dewdrop, fuckers. Blah. Space Time Prison. Sure, keep it around, I guess. Okay, give me Jingyuan. Jingyuan, thank you. What curio do you or will you offer me, Madam Herta? I don't think I'm fully intending to win this run, so I'm just gonna get that and call it good. People either rate destruction as hands down, and that kind of mirrors its fact as like its nature as a high risk, high reward. Because some people don't like have played it a couple of times and have lost all, like it hasn't worked for them any of those times. For the people that it has worked for, has shit really well, it has worked really well. So it kind of makes sense.
This is double speed. Told you I could fight. Here.
The hunt is just funny. The hunt is just built for Zila, and it's incredible.
My turn.
Now they did preservation. Okay, I will say I do love, for like utility, abundance is my favorite. It's my go-to. But Nihility is funny just because of how much damage it does. It's just free damage. It's incredible. It's just funny to get if you get the right blessings for it. If you get the right DOT blessings, it's just comedic how much damage it does.
So you are afraid of me. I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Told you I could fight.
You chose the wrong.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about Nihility, and that's why I don't play it, is because I don't have any good characters for it. Like Sampo, but I don't have him built, and I don't necessarily really want to build Sampo. All things considered. Fuck. How did I miss that? Preservation can straight up buff your attack based on your shield. Yes, but also
This combat needs
I only have March.
This is double speed.
So, yeah. Like, March is a great shielder. I love her. Like, she's great, but she doesn't provide quite
I'll
enough
see you off.
to make the most out of preservation.
I'll end your misery.
Like, she shields for incredible amounts, right?
From your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But
Illusions of the past.
not quite enough. Not as much as I would like, at least.
Can I have fun this time?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Who's next? I'll end your
I only have March. There's only 2 for now, because soon we're getting. Is Lynx the Quantum Shielder, or is that Fushuan? No, Fushuan's the healer. Which one is the Quantum Healer? Fushuan's the healer. No, wait. Fushuan's Preservation. Got it. Yeah, yep. Lynx is Abundance. Okay, yeah. So we're getting them.
Watch this awesome move.
So soon we'll have a third shielder, presumably.
So you are afraid of me.
Unless like Fushuan's kit is really funky and doesn't actually shield, but like
Disappear among the sea of
somehow keeps you
butterflies.
alive by other means. I don't know. I can imagine Hoyoverse trying to do something funky
More
with it.
enemies. This combat needs optima. This is double speed. Tough luck running into me.
I love doing 6,000 damage on frozen characters with a basic attack that's only level 4. Like, yeah, my Luocha's basic attack trace is only level 4, so he should not be doing 6,000 damage against a frozen character. But you know, remembrance blessings.
My turn.
We're gonna do that real quick.
What a headache.
Boop, boop.
All
Boop,
free
boop.
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm also really tired of all these banners I want being the same patch. Same! Although not really, because I don't want anybody. But like, I can imagine that. It's incredible. Because Genshin is doing that too. Like, all these upcoming characters I want. But like... yeah, all these characters I want. Which one is it? Healing order. Yeah, all these characters I want coming up in like in Genshin in 4.0, 4.1, 4.2, whatever. But you know, I can't. I have to save. Oh, fuck off, a horse.
Trickier to crack.
Shit, yeah, you're right.
For a buzz. Don't
Fuck
mess
this
with
shit. Okay, I got really lucky on that front.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Try that
Bop,
again.
broken already. That was really fast, and I love that. Okay. Okay, frozen. Boop. Boop.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
Then we're
of the
gonna do
past.
this. Get you in the turn order.
This time.
I'm gonna deal with you fuckers. Just start attacking these guys.
You're annoying.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
I pulled on Silver Wolf and Luocha back to back. Yeah, same.
Who's next?
And that's part of the reason why I'm deciding to hold off. I think that's the major like deciding factor as to why I want to hold off on Kafka and Blade, because like I could totally go for them. I just don't want to
You chose the wrong enemy.
because of like,
Don't mess with me.
you know, how much that would cost me if I went for both of them.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Okay, I'll have another go with Zila.
What a headache.
I'll see you off.
Fuck. Okay.
You're annoying.
Wait, no, I have enough. Okay, we're good.
More in. I'll end your misery.
We're good. See if I can get Hunt. I'll take. I wanted Abundance, but that works.
Huh. Crush now or crush later?
Crush now.
That's right.
100.
Really hope Lynx is on Isle Banner since I have Zila mono.
Crack.
Quantum could wait. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm interested to see
Watch this awesome
What the fuck IL Dan Heng even does? Because I'm still very curious about that.
You can't run.
Okay, I need to pull quantum.
Time for a buzz.
There we go.
This is double speed. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Told you I could fight.
77,000. Ooh. Those are some SU numbers. Those are some serious SU numbers.
Can I have fun this time? Don't mess with it.
I'll see you off.
Okay, this increases Zilla speed. 35,000. Eh.
Nothing major.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome
You must
move.
like it. Yeah. Yeah, these fuckers
This
are.
combat
These
needs
fuckers
up.
suck to fight.
This is double speed.
Boop. Boop. This should be enough to break. Yep.
Disappear among the sea of
Let's see how much this does.
butterflies. Illusions of the
Yay!
past.
Okay. Not as much as I was thinking it was gonna do.
More. What a headache.
You should still have. Yeah.
My
Okay.
turn. Phew. Can I have fun this time?
You chose the wrong.
There we go. We're good. I love it when they're just not allowed to move. Okay, that card is broken. Sure. Apparently we're going like hunt sub build. Sure. That's pretty good. Ah, I didn't see that. What's your favorite Aeon to run in general? My go-to, my go-to for playing is Abundance, but my favorite to run is Nihility, especially DOT-focused Nihility, is just comedic. It's just funny. Like, yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy playing a build. I enjoy playing a build where the enemy takes like 1.5 billion damage just because it's their turn. I just find that so fucking funny to me.
I'll end your misery.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
More enemies. Here. What a headache.
Although this hunt card where you get a free turn after you break a shield is just so broken with Sushang. It's just free Sushang.
Awesome move.
They probably wouldn't care now that I think about it. True, yeah. Yeah, Nine doesn't give a shit.
Try that again. You're annoying.
Bop.
I'll end your misery.
and it has the best theme. I would have to go back and listen to it. To be fair,
I'll see you off.
the soundtrack to what's his face to Fables About the Stars didn't stand out to me as much as it does in Travail. Now, granted, it's still incredible. It's still really good, but it definitely did not stand out to me as much as Travail did. So, like, I couldn't tell you what Nine's theme is off the background. I go back and listen to it for the music. Oh, I do that to Travail all the time. I do that all the time for Travail because Travail is incredible. But yeah, no, I could not tell you what I could not tell you what happens or what the music is in what the music is in Fables About the Stars. Hello, Amir. Welcome. Welcome. We're gonna do increased U drop. Increase U. Cool.
Trouble ahead. Proceed. Let's wait
Boom.
and see.
And
One.
I've not actually tried Sushang Hunt because Sushang Nayelity is so fun and funky. True. I'll give you that much. Fuck, I should have actually brought Jing Yuan here. This was kind of a mistake. Now that I think about it. You know what? We're gonna do what we can. We're gonna make use with what we can.
Time for a fun.
As long as my
Not the dead return.
Silver Wolf RNG isn't god awful, like it historically has been in the past. That was redundant. We'll be fine, but for now.
Go away.
Power amplification.
This combat need. This is double speed. Time for a fun.
There we go.
I'll free you
We're
from
good.
your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
Let's see if I can get a freeze off on Sparrow.
Awesome move.
No, it was a good try. He does get a turn. Okay.
You can't run.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
And bonk. Don't do that. That's rude.
Combat needs up. This is double speed.
Oh, so close. So close to Zilla ult.
Try that again.
I should probably be focusing the healing robots, but DPS go burr.
Fun this time. My turn. Tough luck running into me. Phew.
Do you do Memory of Chaos? I should, I don't. Yeah, I definitely should.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I do like floor one or like the first two floors every time it resets, but aside from that, no.
You can't run.
Because I'm just too much of a coward.
More en. You took the big time for a fun.
There we
See
go.
you off.
My turn. Don't mess with me.
Beep, boop.
Gotta try
Okay.
hard sometimes. Watch this awesome
Let me
move.
do this. Reset that shit.
Try that again.
So far, we're actually not doing half bad.
Run. Who's next?
I tried once. Memory disappointment was the only reward. True.
Eternal sleep. The dead
It is really hard. It's like it's way harder than Spiral Abyss, which is incredible. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even think that was possible.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Okay, I need a shield lore charm.
Here. Gotta try
Do
hard
this.
Watch this
Get as many
awesome
freezes off as I can. Okay.
move. Time for
Finally.
fun.
Fuck. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna make use with it anyways.
Disappear among the
Who
sea
needs
butterflies.
weakness break when you can just force your way through it? I guess I should probably work on the guys on the side.
Again.
Initiating.
Time for a buzz. You can't run. Tough luck running into me. Phew.
The dead return.
As much of a pop as I can.
Try that again.
Executing operation.
Don't do that, please. Thank you.
Value exceeds threshold.
Don't do that, please. Thank you.
Receive divinity.
Good
There
as
we go.
new.
Repay.
Gotta try some. Watch this awesome move.
Yeah, shield Silverwolf.
You chose the wrong
I
enemy.
think she could do with that better.
Time for a
Quantum.
buzz.
Fuck. It's not what I wanted.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Executing annihilation.
Try that again.
Initiating.
Can I have fun this time?
Quantum.
Time for a buzz.
Fuck. Dude, my Silverwolf RNG during these boss fights is never good on stream.
Awesome move.
Yeah, Silverwolf has this immaculate, that's a perfect way of saying it. She has an immaculate ability of never doing what you want her to do. And it's really annoying.
Eternal sleep. The dead.
Because it's always when you need her to do, like, the most important points of, like, when you need her to do something. She never fucking does it. And it's really annoying.
You can't run. This combat needs optimizing.
Boop.
This is double speed.
Hello, Zhongyee.
More enemies.
Whoa.
Time for a buzz. Here. Don't mess with me.
She's just having fun with me now. She like, Silverwolf fucking knows what she's doing.
Calculating results.
Go away.
Analysis complete. I underestimated you.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Good as new.
Fuck you, Ryo.
Time for a buzz.
There we go. Holy fuck.
This is double speed.
Oh, okay, we're good.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
You took the bait.
Oh my god.
Eternal sleep is the dead return.
Phew. What a headache. This combat needs. This is double speed.
There we go.
Terminated. Initiated. High-risk individual.
Okay. Boop. Boop. just fucking get rid of the hand. I don't care.
Illusions of the past.
Boop. Boop. There we go. We're good.
Try that again. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
The Bronya feels obliged to never assist you. Exactly. Silver Wolf shield.
Can I have
Oh my god, that does damage. Holy shit.
this combat needs up. This is double speed. Try that again.
Evaluating variables.
See, that's exactly what I was afraid of happening. Okay, now I have a choice. Yeah. Do I want Silverwolf back, or do I want to fuck... do I want to fuck Svarog? I'm gonna go for Svarog, because that's really funny to me.
Illusions of the past.
Silverwolf, you have been very problematic for me so far. So don't do that. Shield. Well, do you have a favorite character in Star Rail story-wise? I love a lot of them. Like, that's a very hard question because I do love
Gotta try hard sometimes.
so many people, so many characters in this game so far.
The dead return.
I do love March. March 7th is very high on my list.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
But
past.
March is more of like a personality thing instead of a
Chose the wrong enemy.
story, because her story is just amnesia girly.
Here. Huh. More enemies. You can't run.
Before he steals Silverwolf, let's get some more break on him.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
I don't know.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off.
I do like me some Clara. I don't know, like it's really hard to choose because I do love everybody. Like I love Welt just because he has the most lore. But I also adore
Disappear among the sea of
Zila,
butterflies.
Bronya,
Illusions of the
Bronzilla, you know, like, ow.
Receive the
Thank you.
repay.
I love March because of her lore, or because of her personality. I love, I don't know.
Time for a buzz. Nice.
I don't know. Everybody. That's my answer. Everybody. I love everybody. The entire cast in this game is incredible. That's an okay route. That's alright. That is incredible. Holy shit. Sweet. I did not expect to actually beat that. That was the most hodgepodge. Like, look at that. That's an 8 and 7, dude. That is incredible. I did not expect to win that. 8 abundance, 7 hunt. That is insane. I will take that. I will take my Herdabond. I will take my increased attack. What about favorite Eon? Ugh. That's also hard. Fuck. Aha or the finality? And like I know saying the finality is dumb because we know literally nothing about them, but give it a bit. I just like the mysteriousness of Terminus. It's really cool since we haven't heard anything about Terminus in game. The most we know about Terminus is purely through flavor text. That's all we know about him, and that's really cool to me. Also, like Lan is cool. I don't know. Sorry. Leave it to Will to simp for people that basically don't exist. Yeah. I'm not simping for them. What the fuck? I find them cool. They are cool. The idea of the finality, just the entire concept of they go backwards in time, and the entire point of their following, like the Terminus has a group, the finality HSR. What's their group? It's like it's really weird. It's really strange. Creed Exequi. The entire point of the Creed Exequi is to just kind of wait around until they cross paths with the finality, which is dope. And trying to correlate. Yeah, exactly. But that's not, yeah. Who's your favorite Aeon design wise? Ooh. Either Sheepa or Nanook.
Huh?
Off the top of my head. Who else is there? Because Lan is just a horse. We've never seen. Yeah, we haven't heard of him in. We haven't heard of them in game. Like literally, they have not been mentioned in game except for in flavor text. Nobody's actually said Terminus's name out loud, so I can't really say shit about that. Centaur, horse. They're just a horse. You can't change my mind. Yaoshi too. Yaoshi's cool. I don't know about Yaoshi though. They feel like sickly almost. And it's really strange. I don't know. Yoshi's I will say Yaoshi is up there. They're up there, but I'm not entirely sold on that.
Let's take it in turns.
It's literally not how it works. It is though. If I say they're a horse, they're a horse. It's a horse on wheels. Ooh. Who do you think Fentalia is? I don't know. Right, because like she has a like a mix between abundance and destruction design hints in her, and it's just I don't know. I don't know who she could be. Honestly, I am. Streamerman's words is fine. Exactly. Audio interface arrived? No, it has not. It is still out for. It's still out for delivery as far. Let me check. Yeah, it's still out for delivery. We're getting there. I love the body horror. Yeah, that is one point. Is the yeah, Yaoshi is has a little bit of audio body horror to it, which is really fascinating. Who, Yasher or... Yasher has fox ears? The fuck? Wait, I'm checking this. Hold on. Because that is interesting if they have ties to the Foxians. Oh, Fantilla. Okay. HSR 1.2 trailer. I'm double checking this. Hold on. Display capture. I'm more curious about Fuli and Terminus. Fuli, yes. I'm also curious about Ho-Oh. The Equilibrium. I'm very curious about the Equilibrium. No, not the bird. The Eon. Yeah, the Eon. That's how their name is spelt. I am assuming it's pronounced Ho-Oh. I mean, their name is Hu in, or yeah, their name is Hu in Chinese, but which is even, it's so cool. Like the level of detail that they put into this is incredible. Because look, the character Hu in Chinese has vertical symmetry, right? If I zoom in, this character has vertical symmetry. If you split it down the middle, same with in Korean and in fucking English, that's how they do it. I think it's pronounced Ho-Oh, or it could be Hu. Actually, I think it might be Hu. I don't know. But yeah, in the Korean character that they use for it has symmetry. Same with Russian and all of the other characters. They went hard on this. Ho-Oh has a hyphen in the middle. Yes, but like, I don't know. I find it. I don't know. Well, okay, so like when last time I said their name on stream, I said Hu, which is their name in Chinese now that I look at it. But everybody told me Ho-Oh. I was like, okay, sure. So I started saying Ho-Oh, but now that I look at their name in Chinese, yeah, it's definitely it's definitely Hu. Okay, anyways, Fantilla. I did not want to do that. Fantilla, where are you in the trailer? Why are we fighting Yanqing is also something I want to know. Why the fuck? What did Jinglio do to Yanqing? Or just Ho? Yeah, it's Hu. HSR. Do. Where is the stream? .2. Also, give me your old interface. I demand it. I might, honestly, because I have nothing to do with it. It is kind of busted, I'll give you that much. It's not a great interface. It's kind of ass. Yeah, the sus hits. But like, yeah, her animations are crazy. I don't know. She has a lot of destruction in her. Oh yeah, we were looking for the fox ears. Also, I should probably do this. Hold on, before I forget. Okay. Get a better look at her. Yeah, no, there are. Yeah. Yeah, look at... Oh, yeah. Fox ears. Wasn't Danheng fighting Jing Yuan in the trailer? Was he? I don't recall that. I'm too lazy to go check. I love how just regular Danheng is here. So maybe this implies that this is before IL Danheng. Like this takes place before Danheng like transforms or whatever. And do you think we get Abundance Trailblazer here? Wouldn't that be incredible if we got a Abundance Trailblazer here? I think that would be sweet.
Hold on your hats, folks. It's
Because that just feels like something that would happen. Because I definitely don't think we would get Hunt. Like, okay, here's the weird thing, right? Because that could totally be something that they just fucking spring on us, right? Like, that could be something that they just spring on us. I would regret playing Luocha so fucking hard. Yeah, true. That's a good point. Because like, it's definitely not gonna be a Hunt because we're getting IL Danheng. No, he's Destruction though. Fuck. I don't know. There's a good chance that we get a new Trailblazer. There's a chance that we don't. There's probably a very good chance that we don't, to be completely honest. We have interacted more with the Abundance than the Hunt on the Luofu. True. But like, it kind of makes sense though. I don't know, cause they were with Yao Shi for so long, right? They followed the Abundance for so fucking long that they just kind of Blade is Destruction. I don't think. No, IL Danheng is Destruction. He's imaginary Destruction. That was confirmed in his what's his face? In his drip marketing. But yeah, it makes sense, right? Because like the Shenzhou was so like deeply ingrained with Yao Shi for so long before Lan kind of quote unquote enlightened them, that it feels like it makes sense because like we're rooting out. Like I think the entire point of the Luofu is to kind of introduce the idea that we're starting to root out the whole, like this whole idea of immortality and long life and the lack of death and sickness, and just like the curses, quote unquote, that Yao Shi put on the Luofu, or that put on Shenzhou. You know, it makes enough sense. If we get Abundance MC, then at least let it be healer DPS hybrid. Yeah, I don't think they would make the like an Abundance Trailblazer purely. I don't think they would make Abundance Trailblazer purely a healer like, you know, Jing Yuan is, or not Jing Yuan. Auto fucker. Luocha, that's his name. Actually, I'll just do this. Yeah, I don't think they would make them a straight up. I don't think they would make them a straight up like healer, but there would be some other gimmick for Abundance Trailblazer. I feel like, or saying we become enemies of eternity. Maybe. Honestly, it kind of depends on how this like rolls out, because like in the trailer, like somebody pointed out, I don't know who it was in chat. Somebody pointed out that we're fighting Jing Yuan though, so like, yeah, somebody pointed out that we fight Jing Yuan in the trailer, so that just kind of makes it feel like we're gonna turn on the Luofu or kind of fight against the Luofu, and we're fighting Yanqing, so that's also kind of suspicious. So like, it's weird. Are you on Lan or Yao Shi's side? Like morally? Because this is a very long philosophy discussion to have. Because I do not buy into the whole immortality for everybody is a bad thing. I do not buy into that philosophy. I think that's very like, we have been gaslit into thinking that aging and death is a regular thing. But there are bad things about Yao Shi. Ever 1776. Okay, yes. Yeah. Shut up. It's more of a CGP Grey thing, but also 1776 is a very good way of, you know, depicting that. I think Lan and Yao Shi are simply two sides of the same coin, life or death. Yeah, true. But like, yeah, Yao Shi is about about life, living for as much, and you know, Lan is about the process of that. And like, I've never, you know, I guess I would say I'm on more Yao Shi's side, but yeah, exactly. Like, granted, we have been seeing things from the Luofu side of thing, which has a lot of land propaganda, but there's some sus things about Yao Shi that I'm not entirely sure about. But for the most part, like philosophically, I'm more on. Why is the battle music playing? I'm just now realizing. Is that what I have on this? Yeah, and it's a very personal thing too, right? Like that whole question of that. Yeah, it's a very personal thing. But like, and what I find so interesting is Hoyo has done a very good job of depicting both, like, in this situation, right? There is the very black, like in HSR, there's the very black and white of, you know, Nanook is probably pretty bad. But in this, like, in this arc, in the Shenja, in the Luofu arc, there is no good and bad here. Like, both sides, you know, both sides have their own points that are very good, and there is no black and white good and bad here, and it actually stems in genuine existential philosophy, which is crazy. Like, the fact that a lot of what is going on in Luofu right now can be tied back to works by genuine philosophers. Like, who wrote the Fable of Dragon Tyrant? Nikolai Nick Bostrom. Like, if you could tie like a story to like a Nick Bostrom work, then you're doing it right. Like, the harmony sounds a more interesting take on this to me. Yeah, the harmony is interesting to me, and like, I'm most curious about the harmony because they have a very uneasy vibe to them, right? Like, in Fables About the Stars, right? Right, and like in Fables About the Stars, I am very unsettled by Yao Shi, or not Yao Shi, Sheepa. I'm incredibly unsettled by Sheepa, right? Yeah, they seem cultish. That's exactly how it feels to me. I don't like them. I don't like Sheepa. Like, and that's very interesting because like the idea of harmony, right? You feel like harmony should just be kind of this thing that everybody should embrace. But with how they depicted them in Fables About the Stars, I'm very unsettled, and I don't entirely know if I trust Sheepa at all, in the slightest. I don't think I could follow them, just from how they kind of depicted what it's like to be a follower of Sheepa. I'm still on the fence on my opinion of the Shenzhou arc. Yeah, so what's interesting about that is they also kind of realize, I think Kaio also kind of realized, like, the Shenzhou arc is kind of weak, because they came out and said that they might just straight up be removing, like, the Sanctus Medicus bullshit. Or, like, reworking it at the very least.
Not bad at all.
Which, like, I am all for. Because that was a slog and kind of just felt pointless, right? Or yeah, and it was like in a feedback. One of the developer notes, right, when they were talking about like quality of life changes they were making in like 1.1 or like before 1.1 came out, they said like, yeah, we hear you guys about how dumb the Sanctus Medicus bullshit was. We're going to consider removing it or taking it out or reworking it or whatever. I forget what their specific wording was, but that was pretty much what they were saying. It was like, yeah, we hear you. That was dumb. It kind of just felt like filler because that's exactly what it kind of is. The majority of the Sanctus Medicus stuff felt like it should be a world quest about, you know, it's very like the information that it has about the conflict between Yao Shi and Lan is incredibly valuable and very important for understanding stuff, but it's not necessary. It just felt like a side tangent to keep us occupied. But, like, it's definitely not a thing that you can just kind of cut and throw to another side of the game, because there is some stuff in that quest that is important to the main quest. Like, there is some flow that you need to kind of patch up. So there's gonna be a little bit of reworking of the main quest, I think, just to make it so it doesn't feel like they just cut out, like surgically removed a chunk, right? So yeah, Starro is the favorite child. Oh yeah, it definitely is, because it's a Honkai game. Like, it's a Honkai game. This is very much just favoritism at its finest. Genshin is the moneymaker. I thought, yeah, that's kind of how it feels sometimes. Sealed sector. Ooh, yeah. I need to do that.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Checking if
Star?
my audio interface has come yet. It is not. It's still out for delivery. Come on. I want this shit. I want to test it on stream. That would be so funny. I think that would be hilarious, and that's a gag that I so badly wanted to do. Is if it appears on stream, if my interface comes on stream, I will stop the stream, go get it from my mailbox, and then like plug it in and switch it midstream, because that's hilarious. Talk about Hardcore. Are you still on chapter 9? Yes, I am. I have, yeah. I've not had the motivation to play that game. I've been playing a lot of Spiritfarer. That's been my, like, secondary game recently, has been Spiritfarer. I've only played, like, a couple of hours of it, but it's really good. Not much about it being a slog, but as someone with a disability, it could either be really good commentary or really not. Yeah. It's interesting. They're kind of walking a very fine line of it being either very ableist or very cool. Like... I probably should have just brought Silverwolf now that I think about it.
So you are afraid of what?
My turn.
What a headache.
Oh, so many things.
Disappear among the sea
So many
of
enemies.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Tough luck running into me.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Don't mess with
Nothing
me.
major.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Random knowledge. When the propagation ascended to Eon Hood, it split a portion of the path of permanence to create the path of propagation. This isn't quite the exact wording, but yeah. Huh. There's a sticker over there. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, because like it does make sense that. Oh, okay. Well, okay. No, that's weird because you can. We know that Aeons can die from their path being absorbed into another, right? But it
Disappear
goes
among
the other
sea of
way. You
butterflies.
can make another.
Illusions of the past.
You can become an Eon by kind of splitting off from another path.
Here, this
That's
thunder.
neat.
You chose the wrong enemy. Show no mercy. Let's settle this.
You find this from one of the dialogues with Kafka and the Shanjo. Wait, was that the? No, I thought the propagation died because it was absorbed by permanence, or was that another? No, that was Beauty. I think Beauty died via
Conflict is
assimilation. Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
Wait, which Eon died via assimilation? I forget which one that was. Was it the Beauty? The Order. Okay. Yeah. The Order got assimilated by a Harmony. Got it. God, so much shit to keep track of. There's also Akivili. God knows how they died. Yeah, that is a big question. it has to have something to do with Fuli. Like, why else was Fuli looking over the Astral Express in Fables About the Stars? Like, why else would they be doing that? If not, they were like, they had something to do with Akivila's death. Whether or not, like, I don't think Fuli actually killed Akivili. I definitely do not feel like that. I feel like it was like, part of me feels like Akivili's death was willing. Well, like, they died willingly, almost. Like, I feel like Akivili was like, my time has come. I am out of here. Fuli, take care of these guys for me. Thanks. Like, what? Oh, wait, shit. Okay. This is a thing? Huh. YouTuber has a theory that the dragon race can't reproduce because of the propagation. The order being assimilated by the harmony was the biggest thing about Sheepa that gave me the biggest red flag. Like, yes, but also, right? Like, to how much? Like, Sheepa gives me the heebie-jeebies just as much as the next guy, but like, in their defense, right? Like, how much of that do you think was just kind of the natural order of things instead of it being something that Sheepa willingly did? Like, how much do you think it was just the order was just straight up too similar to the harmony, and since Sheepa was the more powerful Eon, it just kind of happened. Nobody willingly did it. It just kind of, their consciousness melded. Maybe I completely understood the story until now, but I thought Akivili was... you're not wrong, Ryo.
Go.
Because Akivili... So... What's interesting about Akivili is that nobody really knows if they're actually dead. They just kind of disappeared. They stopped just appearing. Right? So there's a very good chance that they just kind of fucked off to a small island nation and are living a life secluded from society. But there's also the possibility that they are just straight up dead. Or there's the whole theory that we are the reincarnation of Akivili. It depends. It depends on like who you talk to about it. Because Akivili's disappearance is one of the longest standing mysteries in the HSR universe. Nobody fucking knows what happened. They just kind of disappeared. I don't think it was a choice, but they were close enough to Meld is what gave me the creeps. Yeah, but like, if that were the case, that would make it a little bit less creepy to me, because that tells me that Sheepa isn't malicious. If Sheepa was like, yeah, come here, big boy, you're gonna be assimilated into my already weird culty harmony, right? Like, the melody that we sing, you're gonna join us because fuck you. If that was the case, then I would immediately be incredibly suspicious of Sheepa. But if that wasn't the case, and Sheepa just kind of was like, oh, I'm a part of the order now. Okay, cool. that kind of exonerates her of a lot of suspicion,
Again.
in my mind.
What a headache.
Like, it's still creepy as hell,
Disappear among the
but
sea
it
of
just
butterflies.
feels like it's
Illusions of the
more
past.
excusable if there was just no choice in the matter.
Who's next? You're annoying.
Because like how I think of the eons, like a lot of how I interpret the eons comes from how the fears work in Magnus Archives. If anybody has listened to that show, if anybody has listened to that podcast,
Here, there's thunder.
a lot of how I interpret it comes from the Magnus Archives. Because in that show, all of the like, they're called the fears,
Repay.
Try that again. Gotta try
which are
hard
kind of
sometimes.
just the
Watch
gods
this
that
awesome
represent
move.
different fears of different things.
What a headache.
They're not really a specific thing. They're not like multiple different gods. They're all one being that just kind of meld together. They're like on a spectrum.
Receive
I guess is a good way of saying it.
Eternal sleep is the dead return.
Like how they describe it in the show is really hard to relay to you guys, but like generally they're all kind of one giant being that has like different, yeah, it's just one big spectrum of fear, and you can kind of cut them up for like understanding how they work,
Come on. I want to try something
but
else.
in general they're one big thing. That's kind of how I imagine the eons, is that they're all kind of just one being that all kind of like flow into each other sometimes.
You chose the wrong.
I just started. I'm sorry. Whoops. Whoops. Oh fuck! I spoiled TNA.
What is it we're waiting for?
Sorry. Sorry for. Sorry for that, Amir.
Is that it?
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry if that ruined some things for you. Apologies for that.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Oh my god. Fuck, why do you do so much damage? Holy shit.
I'll see you off.
Yeah, I'm retreating. Interpreted Eon's more like a Hersher with all its authorities coming from human concepts. And that's also how the fears work in Magnus Archives.
Let's take it in
Yeah,
turns.
I guess
You
I
rest.
guess explaining how the
Stay
fears work at the very beginning of the show, I don't know, cuz like a lot of experiencing the beginning of the show is kind of noticing how all of the statements kind of fall into categories, right? Like as you listen to the Magnus Archives at the beginning of it, like a lot of the fun is noticing the patterns and then learning about how the patterns actually work, and they're like, oh shit, that's cool. That's good. I was doing it. Okay, good. So I won't I won't explain how the fundamentals of the Magnus Archives universe works anymore. Actually got into Genshin and then started out through friends I met through Magnus. Oh, sweet. Nice. Yeah, I finished Magnus last week. Yeah. I finished, so I started listening to it last year. Because, you know, I work at a golf course. I listen to a lot of stuff when I work. So audiobooks, music, and podcasts. And so I started listening to it last summer. I got to like one I got like to like 150, and I finished it this summer, and I listened to 200 like last week. So yeah, it's kind of fresh on my mind. What was a Epoch? Hold on. What is your favorite episode, Alex?
Go.
Yeah, that's it. I just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, let's do fucking minecarts. Hell yeah. Doing some minecarts. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. And then... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then I will be back. Keep thinking about your favorite episode, Alex, because I have two, and I love both of them so much. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Don't make me pick favorites, but anything Hilltop Road related? True. Okay. It was a big part of the restringing community during Season 5 on the official RQ Discord before I shut down. The RQ Discord shut down? I didn't know that. Probably re-listened to 120 the most. Let me check what 120 is. Eye contact. Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, no, this is the season... Huh, okay, yeah, I remember that one. Okay, I lied, I have 3 favorites. I have 3 favorites, right? I have 3 favorites. I have... Number 1 is Free Fall. It was like, I think it's like episode 27 or something. So very early on. 21. I love 21. That whole concept, the twist at the end of that episode. Hello, Slogman, welcome. The twist at the end of that episode. Episode 165. Revolutions. The one written entirely in meter is so cool. It is so unsettling. And 175 Epoch. Those are my 3. Don't spoil it. I'm not going to. However, those are just... Yeah. Where is the minecart even? Oh, we need to load it. Yeah, okay. Got it. The fuck you mean? There we go. Episode 3 and 4 are some of my favorites. Revolutions is so fucking good, dude. Oh. Like, I listened to it for the first time. I'm like, is this what I think it is? I started listening to it because I think I was mowing intermediates when I was mowing when I listened to that episode. I think I was legit mowing intermediates when I listened to that episode. And I was like, is this what I fucking think it is? And then I looked up discussions of it, and people were like, yeah, it's in meter. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never heard of this podcast before, but like a full episode. Yeah, it is incredible. Listen to the Magnus Archives. It is so good. Make some ramen real quick? All right. This is very annoying. There we go. Like, because I would say, like, listen to 165 as a way to get into the show, but also don't, because one, it's really late in. It's season 5. Season 5 has a lot of shit going on in it. But also, like, spoilers, sweetie. Cause like, so how I got my mom to like show interest in the show is I made her listen to 21. I made her listen to Freefall because it's a very good The Vast episode. I love The Vast, but also it ends on a cliffhanger. And so my mom's like, "What the fuck?" A file downloading at 157 kilobits per second. At that point, you just restart the download because something's up. Something's bottlenecking your something's bottlenecking you. That happened to me with a zip file one time. It was a really dumb zip file. It was like a couple gigs. It's big for a zip file, but it was still not too big. It took like the entire day to download it. I'm like, why? Ooh. Most people get hooked on one of the first 4 episodes. The first 4 episodes are... I forget. It's been so long since I've listened to it. What's 1, 2, 3, and 4? So I know 1 is anglerfish. Do not open across the street page turner. Which one is do not open? I have a hard time getting hooked on audiobooks. I think the one thing that Magnus Archives has going for it is it doesn't become serialized until like later. Or okay, the entire show is serialized, but you don't realize it at the beginning. But like the first like 2 seasons or so are very episodic, and like are very episodic and just kind of are 30-minute horror stories for the most part. And then it slowly starts kind of throwing in an overarching story, and so it's very easy to get into it. It's incredible. As a media student, visuals mean the world to me. I will say the sound design in Magnus, like the sound design in Magnus is immaculate. Oh, do not open as the coffin. Oh, right. Fuck, how could I forget about that? Like, yeah, the sound design in Magnus, okay, the beginning is a little rough, but that's because they had to record it in houses under multiple duvets. There's a video out there at one of the voice actresses had to do a scream, and they had to cover her in so many blankets and duvets that it was almost comical. And they and like the director had to warn his neighbors about what was going to happen, so they didn't like call the cops on them. But so Magnus doesn't have music. Okay, it does have music, but it's a lot of ambience. It's a lot of just sound design and ambience, and like you'll know what I'm talking about, Ryo, if you listen to episode 1. Like it's not just kind of 3 white guys talking around a bunch of microphones. It's not that. It is like genuinely well produced and an immaculate story with awesome sound design and soundscaping like nothing else. It's incredible. It is a legitimate radio drama, with more going on in it than just like a audiobook or whatever. Give it a shot. It is incredible. I just realized I still have music going. Yeah, but like the ambient music in that show is very easy to tune out. Like it adds a lot to the, you know, the ambience, but it's very easy to forget it's there unless you pay attention to it. What is it called? The Magnus Archives. Magnus Archives. And now is a good time to listen to it because they did a Kickstarter for a sequel series. And I love Rusty Quill, right? I love Rusty Quill because the Kickstarter that they put out for the Magnus Protocol, right, the sequel series that they're doing for the Magnus Magnus Protocol, which is what it's called now. Their funding, what did they ask for? They asked for they asked for £15,000, right? Which is you know, it's a lot of money, but by the end of Magnus Archives, they had such a strong following that I don't know what they were expecting because they ended up getting almost 1 million. That is incredible. Like, pledged of a £15,000 goal is a very respectable amount of money for a radio drama, and they end up getting 718,000. That is incredible. Like, I find that so funny. That is so funny to me. I will say it helps that it is horror. It is horror, yeah. It is very much horror. And it's not like it also is very cool because it's not like a fear of one specific thing. It's a lot of different things. It covers a lot of different paranormal situations. So some of them are kind of comedic, if you're not scared of that specific thing, Big Pig. But also, a lot of them will ick you. Like, there are some moments that will get you will get your skin to crawl. It's different for every single person. Every single person gets their skin to crawl at different things. Because, like, people will laugh at Big Pig, but for me, I found that a little eerie. Yeah, nothing will scare the readers more than their own imagination. I love that quote so much because it very much is very true. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Continue doing... Shit, I don't know. Yeah, it is incredible. If you have something that you can do, like something that you're doing that you could also listen to something, very highly recommend it. It is incredible. But yeah, now I'm excited for Magnus Protocol. Anyways, that was a tangent and a half. But yeah, like, how that world works very much reminds me of, very much reminds me of how the what's-his-face works. Don't deal well with horror. Oof, that sucks. We'll say recommend looking at the content warnings for each episode. Yeah, true. I recommend eating during meat episodes. Don't do that. That is awful. That's an awful idea. That is a terrible idea. Nothing will scare you like your imagination. Yeah, and I think the audio, I think the audio format works incredibly well in that because yeah, the audio format works incredibly well for that because, you know, you don't have any visuals to go off of. You don't have any corny visuals or whatever. You just have what is being described to you. And your emotion does a lot of the heavy lifting. Oh God. Except real gore, yeah, we don't talk about that. Everyone has a Nope episode. What did I ever have a Nope episode? Oh, the twist at 154. Got it. Okay. Yeah, no, that got me. That did make me. Although, okay, I will say I'm very good at audio horror. I don't know why, or I do like horror, and I don't have a lot of, like, I don't have triggers really. I don't have anything that really makes me go no to an episode. I will say there were a couple of Spider episodes. I forget which one it was, but there was one Spider episode that I just went, fuck that shit. That is awful. I was raking, like, I love how a lot of the moments in Magnus Archives, I can tell you exactly what I was doing on the golf course when I listened to it. I was raking bunkers on 15 when I listened to that one Spider episode, and That was the one time I just genuinely went, ew, what the fuck? For a lot of folks, their Nope episode was in season 5. I didn't find... I don't know. Maybe it's because season 5 is so out there and so surreal that I never had a problem with anything in season 5. Like, I found some of the weird shit to happen in season 5 really cool. Like, the space that they had to do a lot of artistic shit in season 5 was really cool. I found the more grounded horror of 2 and 3 to work way better for icking you, for like getting me to really respond to something. Because like in like season 5, I was more like in it for the artistic side of things, for the literary side of things. The very grounded horror that came from season 1, 2, and 3, mostly 2 and 3 because season 1's production isn't great. But yeah, the grounded horror in season 2 and 3 is, yeah. I fear wasps more than I fear death. There's an insect with stingers episode, and that's my Nope episode. No, there is. Yeah, no, there is. There is, Ryo. Oh no, there isn't. There's an entire person about that. Okay. Let me give you some warnings for that. So, Ryo, if you do start listening to Magnus Archives, take a side step of episode 32. Or anything Jane Prentice related, really. Oh no, those are mostly worms, though. Jane Prentice is worms. It isn't bees and wasps. Because Jane Prentice is an Avatar the Corruption. I want to say there is one. Oh yeah, no, okay. So there is a creature called the Flesh Hive. Let's see. Okay, not 32, 39. Episode 39. And 40. 39 and 40. Although those are big, and 145. Yeah. Season one is where most of the bug shit happens. Out of that, then you're pretty much in the clear. But like season 1, the first like 50 episodes are really where the bug shit kind of goes full force, and then it's like sidesteps for the rest of the series. I was eating improperly made ramen with my bare hands during the meat pit episode. It's truly an immersive experience. Yeah, as long as you're diligent, because they were very good with content warnings. They were very good with content warnings in the show. So as long as you read the description of the episode before going in, kind of take a scan of the trigger warnings, then you'll be fine. But yeah. You'll be able to skip the episodes that have the freaky shit, whatever you're afraid of.
Headache. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your
Yeah, because
disappear
there
among
is
the sea of
there is a
butterflies.
character in the show
Creations
called
of the
the
past.
Flesh Hive, so you know, that's not gonna be pleasant.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
What's that? Who goes there? Last warning.
I can handle it, but I'm generally not a fan of the gratuitous body harder. True, and like, what's so good about the Magnus Archives again is that there isn't. It doesn't lean into one thing.
Eternal sleep is the dead.
It doesn't lean into one, because yes, there is body horror. There's a good amount of body horror, but also there's plenty of gothic and
This combat needs optimizing.
a lot of there's a lot of gothic, a lot of existential, a lot of Uncanny Valley. Johnny Sims really loves Uncanny Valley. And you know, spiders.
Here among the sea of butterflies.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
You took the bait.
Yeah.
Told you I could fight.
Playing into Phobia is
Chose
easy.
the wrong enemy.
But okay, yes, but also how Magnus does it. Really, you have to play. You have to kind of listen to Magnus to really get into it, to understand kind of how they do it. But how they play into phobias, because that's the entire point of the show,
Fun this time.
is making phobias psychological.
Time for a buzz.
Like that's the entire point of the show.
Let's settle this.
I think is a decent way of putting it.
What a headache.
So yes, it does play phobias because that's how the world is literally defined. But it
Don't
works.
mess with me.
It works very well.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
I mean, the fact that it is audio means that
More
there,
enemies.
with no visuals there to work with, means that your psychological side of things are going to take over no matter how cliche phobia it gets.
Let's settle this.
Because, you know,
So
your
you
mind is doing all of the heavy lifting in every situation.
Someone there. Who goes there? I see you.
Yeah, again, you just kind of have to listen to it to get a vibe for what the show is doing and how it does it. Yeah, give it a couple of episodes. And it also helps that the episodes are rather short.
Told you I
Like,
could
if you
fight.
take out ad breaks, they're probably 25 minutes at most. So they are very digestible chunks.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
So.
Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Someone with severe arachnophobia, spider episodes didn't really bother me. Really? That actually kind of surprises me.
A sharp scythe needs target.
Okay, so it doesn't happen in the middle of the show of the episode. The show is bookended with ads, so it's not an ad break. It's just ads. Yeah, the show is bookended with ads, and quite a few of them. So if you like listen on YouTube or know when to skip and how long to skip,
Told
you'll
I
be
could fight.
golden.
Phew. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Like after 200 episodes of the show, I learned quite quickly when to like how long to skip at the beginning of episodes to skip past the inserted ads.
Can I have
But yeah, once the show starts, it's going. It's not interrupted with ads until the end of the episode.
Told ya.
I'll see you all. Bloom.
But you know, that is really funny.
What a headache.
Oh yes, we're in the midst of being like invaded by flesh bugs.
Time for a buzz.
In the meantime, here's a message from our sponsor, Manscaped. Like that would be incredible. Even in the apocalypse, even in the fear-ridden apocalypse, nothing can escape capitalism. Hello, Amir, welcome. Nothing more terrifying than an unshaven face. Welcome back. We're just talking Ryo into listening to the Magnus Archives.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Because the more people I can get to listen to that show,
Disappear
the
among
better.
sea of butterflies.
Because my God, I love that show.
Visions of the past.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Here! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
No, nothing more terrifying than capitalism is really where it is. It fits in the middle of the show because capitalism is the most terrifying thing of all.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
More enemies. Tough luck running into me.
Most audio drama horror is a metaphor for capitalism. Gotta love that.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Don't mess with me.
We're gonna give you
This
a
combat
shield,
needs
and then I'm gonna do
this
this.
double speed.
Get rid of your counter status,
Try that again.
What a headache.
and then boop.
Disappear among
So
the sea of
smart. Let's
butterflies.
fucking go.
Illusions of the past.
I'm so good at this shit. But we'll say I have not actually listened to any other like audio drama. Man, hear Weeping Angels carrying a toilet paper to make an ad. That would be phenomenal. But yeah, I haven't listened to any other like audio dramas. I don't know. I just got hooked on Magnus, and then I never listened to anything else. I am mostly about comedy podcasts, really. Like, I love My Brother and Me. That's the only podcast I like listen to regularly still. Aside from that, I listen to jack shit. I'm mostly audiobooks or music at this point. Let's see. 249. My podcasts I listen to are ones where online personalities I like talk shit. Fair. Like come on.
Want a
Trash
scar?
Taste and Brain Leak? I have not listened to either of those. I have not heard of either of those. Oh no, I have heard of Trash Taste. Never mind. Oh, that's Jack and Ethan Nestor. Okay, I got it. It's Jack and Ethan. Got it.
Want a spar?
Old Gods of Appalachia. Ooh, Appalachian horror. Interesting. I like how people also search for. I googled old Gods of Appalachia. I have listened to it. I have listened to it. I have listened to it.
Want a
Like,
scar?
This is definitely my vibe. Never heard audio drama. I would recommend it. It's incredible. It's really fun to listen to. Or at least try it. I know not being a native English speaker would kind of suck with that, but also that's a good way of improving your English. I would honestly give it a chance, Chrissy, just as like I'm going to use it as a chance to improve my English. Because, yeah, that would be a phenomenal way of practicing listening. Listening comprehension would skyrocket if you focused on that. What are you doing? You're only level 6. Okay. Probably make another one. Old Gods are good folks. They delayed an episode for theirs because it was set to air on the same time as Magnus finale. Oh my god, that's phenomenal. Yeah, okay. Let me show you how much damage my Pela does, because I don't feel like
Do you want
she should be doing this much damage. Look at like 1. I knew a guy who was working on Oh shit! Actually, let me fucking look that up right now. I will look that up and find it. Okay, so let me give you a good old goosey gander at my fucking Pela, because she should not be this good, but she fucking is. I have no idea why. You and you. Fucking genuine. Okay. Let Pela do the damage. It's incredible. My stuff is video essays. I've easily listened to like 4 to 6 hour videos. Same, but also
analyze the targets before you
having no visuals to rely on, like for language learning side of things, having no visuals to work on kind of throws you in the deep end for a lot of shit, which is incredible. Okay, that was only 700, but in most cases, she does incredible amounts of damage, and it's really funny.
try that again.
I'll see you off.
This was a mistake.
Don't mess with me.
Let's see how this goes.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Love me some Santwin. I cannot fucking wait
Commencing support.
for the Place for the Universe dub. Whenever I hear Xanthquin's voice, yeah, fucking 7,000 damage. She shouldn't be doing 7,000 damage. I can barely get any of my other like Nihility characters to do 7,000 fucking damage with an E. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where this conversation stemmed from. Is how the fears work in Magnus Archives is similar to how I think of the Eons working in this game. So like when one Eon eats another, that's kind of the natural order of how things work, of how the paths and shit work. Yeah, that was just kind of a damage test. I was curious at how much she did. Pella be funny like that. Hold on, let me check something. Do 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 do. Like, it's not a big number compared to, like, you know, Zila or something, but it's still more than she should be reasonably doing. Because her scaling on this is like 196% on her E is incredible. And that's just level 9 or level 7 because I have her at E6. That's also probably why she does so much damage, just because I have her E6. I still haven't seen anyone turn Natasha into TS. She can do it, and it's actually kind of funny. She's more better as like a she's better as like a, what was I saying? As like a shield breaker, as like a weakness breaker, instead of just a pure DPS, because she does a lot of physical break. Do you have examples of in-game? I don't know, to be completely honest. I feel like we should. Well, Skull does. Okay, Welt's unfair in that regard because of, you know, how many times he hits in a row. Like, it's incredible how much he will hit you. Just the number of times he will hit you. Yeah, build Pella. I love Pella. Pella's incredible. Her VA is awesome. I love Xanthquin. She is incredible. And there's no bias in that at all. It's not like she's voicing one of my favorite characters. It's, you know, aside from that. So this card, this light cone, I think I'm gonna throw on, or I'm gonna make it my main cone for Stella. Yeah. Ready? Nat break effect nuke. Yeah, that's why she's so good as like break. If you just focus break effects, then she just does comedic amounts of damage whenever she breaks, because it's just so funny. Ready? We're doing... The spam clicking. Gotta love it. What do I currently have on Stella? You are running the moles welcome you. Wow. This is gonna be an upgrade. Quite the upgrade right there. Woo! 760, you are at 1714, which is not bad at all. Whenever the wearer attacks, their attack is increased by 8% in this battle. Yep. I will say this is incredible art. I love this. I love this art of this cone. It's one of my favorites by far. It's just so grody and like perfect for Tazaroth. I will say this is still my favorite by like it's gonna be they're gonna be hard pressed to fucking beat this. You just can't. You can't beat We Are Wildfire. There's no beating this shit. I'm gonna wait till I see refreshes to attempt to get it. It's a good cone. I think that's. I think I'm not gonna get the preservation cone. I'm mostly gonna just focus on wishes and refinements for this, and I think I have. Yeah, I have Cruising in the Stellar Sea on Sushang. But yeah, this is emotional. This is also kind of pretty, but yeah. What do you mean dead stats? I'm doing a defense percent Clara. Hell yes. Also, this one is sweet. Although, okay, so I do love me some We Are Wildflower. Wildfire. Fuck, That's the Avalanche. That's that one Avalanche's album. We Are Wildfire is this. That's my favorite. Very closely followed by Return to Darkness. I've got to say this one is very close second. I think the only reason why this one is a close second is because of the flavor text. But I think Crying Zila does it for me better. Through the Milky Way is so gorgeous. Oh yeah, you can zoom in on cards. Yeah, you can do that. It's more reason to more screen space to appreciate We Are Wildfire. Like that's So I do peek around DC circles and understand how kits work, and apparently EHR isn't a dead stat on Sushang, but you do not want to build effective res. Apparently your sword stance chance is affected by your EHR. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Who the fuck knew that? Wow, okay. Oh, through the Milky Way. Yeah. Now, night on the Milky Way. I think it's neat. Like, yeah, the star streaks back here are really cool. I don't know. Also, In the Name of the World is also fucking dope. But it's also, you know, it's just Welt being Welt. Let's see what else is there. Oh, Past and Future is also incredible. I don't know. I like the ones where people are crying because that just makes me feel like, I don't know. I just like the really, really emotional ones. Like, this is a Foxian, like, dealing with death for the first time ever. This is Zila coping with the fact that everybody is dying. Maybe I just like the ones where people are dying. I don't know. It just makes so much more like emotional impact. Although Sleeping Pella is also adorable. I do like me some Pella. That's adorable. I love that. That's adorable. Victor stares at her sleeping face, muttering to herself, "Good night, genius girl, that worries a lot." Servala is such a good mom. I love that. Pella and Lynx's light cone? Yeah, I do like that. Do I have it? I don't think I have it, actually. I know it's what's his face. It's in Battle Pass. I have over 1,000? What the fuck? Since when? Okay. Calm down, Blade. Hey, I am not that edgy. I just like it when things are emotional. In like a very melancholy way. Right. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I do like me some Pella and Lynx. They're besties. I love that. I love that so much. They're absolute besties. I'm sure I have a favorite light cone. What is Clara's one? Oh, something irreplaceable. Got it. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Should a day come when even I'm not here anymore, please look after this database, Farag. Who is this? Why is this in my records? Do you have something that's irreplaceable, Svarog? Irreplaceable broken parts can simply be replaced. You'll definitely find it one day, Svarog. Such things will only cause trouble. When that time comes, you should leave this place behind. Aww. That's adorable. He found his irreplaceable thing. It's Clara. Quid pro quo. I can say that, definitely. Where do I have it? It's right here. Bailu. Bailu cheek squish. Cheek squish. God, I just love that this is something they decided to do. Under the blue sky, fields of wheat were dancing. A young girl was carefully weaving a flower wreath for her most beloved little sister. That was when they were still the same height. That was when they shared the same smile. That's very ominous to me. That's like foreshadowing shit. Although, okay, can I just say, we have not been, like, since Stella woke up, she has not seen grass. She has not seen or touched natural fucking grass. She woke up on a space station, and then she went to Yarilo 6, where there is no grass, and then she is on the Loa Fu right now, which I can't recall having natural grass anywhere. So she has not seen or touched grass. Stella is a gamer. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. She's just like me. Exactly. I mean, there is the possibility that she had a life before she was chosen as the vessel, but, however, I mean, it's still funny that in her memory, she has not touched grass. Okay, can I? This is cool because from what I understand, this is a reference to like a Victorian piece of oil art of oil painting or something. This is a reference to a very famous painting, and I just find that so dope that they did that. Oh, you can move it around, bro. Woo! Heard a moment. Breath of Self is good. Day one of my new life. I love March because she fucking autographed it, which is so good. It's an autographed light cone. Is incredible. I just love that, and Pom Pom is not happy. We click the shutter many times without thinking. Do we do that to capture the happiness at that moment or to capture ourselves at that moment? Wait, okay, so this is after the Trailblazer has woken up. Huh. Interesting. In the Night is cool because it's just so subtle. And why the fuck is she in the Travail field? You can't tell me that this isn't the Travail field. Why is she here? Where's Veliona? Come on. This just looks like nighttime Travail, and like, that's not okay. You can't just do that. And then, why is the flavor text so short? A young girl smiles subtly. How? Right here, right now. I am alone, but it feels very lively. Who is she talking with? Is it Veliona? Does HSR Zilla have... Does HSR Zilla have ties to Veliona? I don't know, and it makes me concerned. And why? Genshin Zilla when? Genshin Zilla means Genshin Bronya, which means Genshin Bronzilla, and I live for that. She doesn't have a stigmata. Where would I don't know. I don't fucking know. But like, where is she? Why is she here? And like, you have to remember, right, that light cones are crystallized memories. That is what light cones are. So this shit happened at some point. This scene happened. This shit happened at some point. Where the fuck is this? Zilla is from Eurilo 6. There isn't very many places for for a field of flowers to exist in. So hello, ma'am. Where? Okay. I have a lot of problems within the night. It's such a dumb fucking cone. Cause it's also grown up Zilla. Like, it's not kid Zilla. It's not like anything. It's fucking grown Zilla just in a field of flowers on a planet that is known for having no life. I mean, it is Herta, but then in here it's not. I feel like something like this, a 5-star light cone, wouldn't quite be an oversight. I don't think that would happen, especially since they have to write the fucking flavor text. Right? I don't think they would do it for that for a 5-star light cone, of all things. Cause like if they did that with like a 3-star, yeah, maybe that makes sense, but definitely not a 5-star light cone. They have to be super intentional with these things. Yeah. I don't feel like that would happen. This also is a fucking funky card, because that looks eerily like a structural tree that is at the core of a universe. But you know, it's whatever. Choosing seeds of memory. If a new life was to be born, its seed has to be dead. Precious stones of pink, blue, and white were brought forth, twinkling gently in their seed plot, even though the universe held onto its enigmatic silence. This is trying to say something. I don't know what, though. Illusions. Okay, true. Fuck that shit. This cone is trying to say something. I have no idea what. Feels, I don't know, because like the universe was like a badland filled with rubbish. Okay, at some point in the past it was a badland filled with rubbish. There were occasional treasures that lie undiscovered. Okay, yeah, they looked through the cracks of the past, choosing seeds of memory. What the fuck is a seed of memory? But then it also implies that these seeds are described as precious stones of pink, blue, and white, which is, you know, Primogems and Stellar Jade. Twinkling gently in their seed plot. And, like, seed implies a seed of a tree that's here. So, like, are like Primogems and or Stellar Jade seeds to like interesting tree? I don't know. Is that imaginary tree? It's something. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like condensed resin. It also feels like a nod to March. It definitely is a nod to March. I feel like this looks like Six Phase Ice. Because that's what March's color scheme is based off of, so March's color scheme, pink, white, and blue, pink, blue, and white, is based off the fact that she was found in Six Phase Ice, which has a similar color scheme. But it also feels like a trans allegory. No, the trans allegory is this shit. This is 100% the trans allegory. You cannot tell me that, yeah, no, March is definitely trans allegory. And not even allegory, it's just straight up she's trans. Like, you cannot tell me otherwise. The girl could rock any outfit she chooses, but she was unsatisfied judging by the dozen sets of clothing piled up behind her. Will this be the last outfit for the day? She thought silently to herself at the girl in the mirror. She looked extra happy on this day. Okay, this is me. March is trans. Himiko is a supportive mother. You cannot tell me otherwise. Just look at her. Look at her. You cannot tell me. Himiko's such a good ally, Mom. Well, you also can't forget that she's bi, but you know, it's fine. Six Phase Ice adapted his colors for March. So the Six Phase Ice is also a trans ally, is what you're saying. Himiko is so maternal and motherly, and I love her for it. It just kind of sucks that she's an awful unit. Six-phased ally. That's an incredible joke. But yeah, no, Transmarch is canon in my head. You can't make it not. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, this cone. I saw it. I saw somebody say like, no, this reads very much like she's trans. I'm like, oh my god, yes. And the fact that she has the thing, you know, she has the color palette of the trans flag. Literally, she has more trans colors than fucking Sylveon. Like, get her, come on. Read the preservation cone with that in mind. What? Oh, with the, okay. The universe was like a badland filled with rubbish. There were the occasional treasure that lies undiscovered. They looked through the cracks of the past, choosing seeds of memory. If a new life was to be born, its seed had to be dead. Oh, shit. Okay. Precious stones of pink, blue, and white were brought forth, twinkling gently in their seed plot, even though the universe held on to its enigmatic silence. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. I'm just laughing so hard at that. Yeah, the six-phase ice is also an ally. Come on. It was like the Astral Express founder, and it was like, this one is trans. Fix it. Like, yeah. You can pry Transmarch Trans Cannon on my golden hands. Exactly. But I also feel like this one, like, has a lot of larger imaginary... I won't say necessarily imaginary tree. Like, if this were a Genshin thing, I would definitely be like, this is, like... This is Irminsul. Like, this has got to be Irminsul. But it's not Genshin. So, like, what the fuck is this? Have you seen Reborn 2? I have not. She woke up as I don't know who I am, but I know I'm trying. Yeah, exactly. Let's not tell Twitter about this one. Oh no, we definitely tell Twitter about this one and watch them cope and seed because that's hilarious. Watching Twitter be mad about fictional characters is absolutely so funny. Holy shit, why is this so long? You sure it's a quick video? Maybe. That would be a hilarious, like, video to put onto Twitter. Is like, yeah, this is why March is canonically trans. Change my mind. And then watch Twitter just cope and seed at that. Like... It's objectively funny until someone takes it a bit... Yeah, true. True. I have seen that person. That person has been all over my fucking timeline. They are adamant that Lainey is a trans woman. And I can't... Like, where do you get that? Like, where the fuck do you get that from? Like, come on. Like, I know Lainey has so much gender, and I know that his voice actor also exudes gender, but, like, come on. That person is all over my timeline, and I don't, like, I don't know. Feminine clothing like a garter belt. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I'm not against the idea of anybody in any of these games being trans, to be honest. Damon Mills. I love Damon Mills. That man is incredible. She isn't trans, deal with it. Looks like somebody has never done literary analysis through a queer lens. Exactly! Exactly! People don't know how literary analysis works. Also, headcanon. Let people have fun, alright? His range is amazing. It is. It's incredible. Not as trans as DeSantis. Hey. He's struggling. Right? Yeah, Damon Mills is incredible. Although, okay, hold on. I need to check something. What's his face? Horimiya season 2 dub is supposed to be out today. I don't know when. This is not the thing I should be checking in the middle of a stream, but hey, I am obsessed with this show, so you can't stop me. You literally cannot stop me. Actually, that's probably not something I should do on stream. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I just love how gay this game is. Like, because when you start Genshin, right? It's not very, like, there isn't any romanticism anywhere in the beginning of Genshin, right? The beginning, like, later in Genshin, there's the whole Ayaka thing, you know, by Icon, if I've ever seen one. But there is not very much of that in the beginning of Genshin. And then you say, hi, HSR. Boom, here you go, right? Like, unless you pick, okay, well, so here's the thing, right? There is that one world quest. There is that one world quest that the dialogue changes, like, yeah, Jet, the lesbian quest. I know that exists, but that's also in Sumeru. Beginning of Genshin is there's no romanticism whatsoever until, like, Ayaka and Sumeru. And then HSR is here. But also, you have to remember, Chrissy, that HI3 happened before China started cracking down on Hoyoverse, right? Like, Kiame is... It's its own thing. Like, Kiame in HI3 Bronzilla is its own thing because that happened before China started cracking them down. But, like, this game... And also, HI3, yeah, it's in its own league. This game is very, like, starts off at 100. Yeah, exactly. If you pick Kalis, then you're witnessing a gay kiss, and yeah, exactly. But then you also have Cocolia and Serval being a major plot point in the beginning in Eurilo 6, right? You have Bronya and Zila happening at the beginning of the game. You have the very heavily implied Transmarch. I don't even think that's a coincidence at this point. I just think that's the implication. Yeah. Cause like March also has a lot of themes in our character regarding self-discovery and becoming one with your own. And like, yes, that is a huge like memory loss thing, but you know, I just feel like there's more to it because she is so just gender. Like that just feels like a central point of her character. And yeah. I picked Kalis and I was like, well, hello there. My favorite reaction to anything gay in this game was Ying. Ying did She has a short on her channel of like of her reaction to of her reaction to the Kafka at the very beginning, pushing the Stellar onto Stella's chest. Like that was hilarious. She picked her own name. Exactly. That's a good point. That's a good way of putting it. Right. She picked her own name. That's kind of her finding her own identity of who she is. That's also a very big sticking point for trans folk, is picking their own name. It's a huge sticking point. Hold on, where is he? Hi, Ying. Shorts. There it is. Yeah, she is incredibly transcoded. Here we go.
Honkai Odyssey, so if you play Honkai 3rd,
还记得多少？至少会记得你。该起床了。
I love this video so much.
I'm so glad I chose. I regret nothing. That. Woo! Yeah! Yay!
I love that. Anyways. Yeah, picking your name is a huge thing. Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, March is so incredibly transcoded. It's almost like I wrote a fanfic about it, but you know, we don't talk about that. How to strike through? I mean, wait, what? Strike through? Somebody strike through? Wait, you can do that? Wait, in YouTube chat? What? I don't think you can strike through on YouTube chat. I can read that fan fiction? Yeah, I need to keep working on it. I need to keep working on it. Yeah, no, you can't do it in the live chat. You can do it in Discord, yeah. It's Tildos in Discord, but... Where'd I get pen? Oh, Gregor Samsa? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I don't think YouTube chat has support for Markdown. Yeah, I mean you do it in, yeah, you can do it with ASCII. You can brute force it with ASCII, but man, Kiana holding hands up for the reunion. Yeah. Yeah. As long as it's, yeah, exactly. What are you saying? Tech ally, save the world? Yeah, exactly. Rip the Tech Otaku save the world tagline. But yeah, I just love how gay coded this game is. I adore it. I adore it so much. Because like it also brings a very like a lot of color to the story because of like the Cocolia and Serval thing. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. I love that. That was so good. Because like what was also super interesting about the Cocolia and Serval thing is I didn't realize it until like a couple of weeks ago, but Serval is old enough to be Bronya's mother. Like, theoretically. Because her and Cocolia were in the same class and they dated. So like, Serval is pretty old and is old enough to be Branya's mother, which is so strange. I already told you to stop. Hey, it's an important detail that you need to tell. Serval is the elder queer. I am just saying. Serval is the elder queer. And yeah, Kafka, okay. Here's the thing. Kafka being called mommy, in most situations, yes, is a thirsty thing, but also she is very, very maternal in her relationship with the Traveler, right? Like, yeah, she's literally our mother. She's the first face we saw, first person we talked to. And like, Kafka being called mommy was the highlight. That was awesome. I saw someone talking about how age is deceptive in the game. I was like, man, I mean, I will give them credit, yes, for a variety of reasons. Because yeah, there is Serval probably being in her mid 30s to late 30s to mid 40s, but also there's Weltz, who is canonically like 90 something. But yeah, no, like Kafka is genuinely like kind of the mother figure in this situation, because like, yeah, Himiko is kind of the mother figure to March and Donhung to an extent, but to Stell she's just kind of there, or to the Trailblazer she's just kind of there. Kafka is very much the mother, because you know, like with all of the Trailblazer's dialogue, you get this very big infatuation with Kafka, right? Like, there's this very big infatuation, if that's the criteria. The Silverwolf is also our mother. I would equate Silverwolf more to I would equate Silverwolf more to the midwife. You read that? Okay. More adoptive mother vibes. If we're going full force. Okay, let me read the chats though. So Rolf is the absent father.
As far as malfunctions on the train are concerned, I've usually dealt with them before you guys even realize anything's amiss. I have a knack for blending. Seems like only... This is also one step closer to this. Perhaps you've got a lot of nerve. Practice target? Sometimes. When people live together, it seems like nobody ever changes. Only when they're away from each other for a long time do surprising transformations occur.
I've never understood the Kafka Himiko shipping. Gotta be honest. The daily chats? Oh, those. Got it. Like the chat logs. Yeah, no, she very much has mom vibes, but it feels like more like group mom, adoptive mom kind of thing. When there is such a... Like, the Trailblazer has such an infatuation with Kafka that you can't ignore. And, like... I don't know. It's so weird in how they're infatuated with her. I'm not shipping them. I just need to finish the mommy. Okay, fair enough. That is a thing, though. Like, there is a lot of Kafka Himiko shipping, and like, yeah, part of me understands it, but also like, when it comes to shipping, I'm very much about the very realistic ones, like the ones that could feasibly happen in canon. Kafka and Himiko, no. Yeah. If characters hate each other, there's a ship. True. But like, yeah, the whole like Kafka is mother thing, because like also with our sit down chat or floating chat that we had with Kafka in Shenzhou in the Artisan Commission, artisanship, whatever. In the one, no, that was Divination Commission. In the Divination Commission, when we had that chat with Kafka, she very much cared for us. She talked to us like we were her child, right? There, it goes both ways, and that's kind of why it works as much as it does. Is because, like, yes, we could have the whole mom vibe coming from Kafka, but it wouldn't be nearly that effective if she didn't also treat us like we were her daughter or son, if you're play Kalis, right? Like, it very much depends. Or, like, it depends on the fact that it's mutual. And I think that's why it works so much. I think that's why why Kafka is so maternal in how she interacts, is because she also treats us like a child. Like, she's seen us go so far, and yeah. It's entirely because of that one line. Oh, yeah, true. Fair enough. What are your thoughts on Arlen and Asta? It's not exactly clear how old everyone is. But, okay. You know, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like we can make some pretty safe assumptions. Because yes, Arlen is like, I don't know. Arlen does have a very prepubescent or like a high-pitched voice to him. But I feel like that's less to communicate, like, as an artistic decision, I feel like that's less of a like an age thing and more of a naivety thing. So yeah, 17 and 18 fits Arlen, I think. But also, I don't know, like, Arlen and Asta feels too easy. No. I do see Arlen and Asta. I just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that Arlen takes care of her dog tells me some more. At the youngest, apparently. Yeah, exactly. Or the Hope of Elia's plan. Of course she cares. I just can't. Well, yes, but also, like, even then, it, like, when she told us that we will have to face Nanook, she didn't like drop any sort of the maternal care that she had in her voice when she said it. It was a, I'm so sorry, but you have to do this. Like, this is something you have to do. I don't know. All I know is they're definitely besties. Yeah, and like that's. Part of me enjoys how Hoyoverse does that. They're kind of cornered into saying they're besties, and aside from that, is up to interpretation. But also, it's kind of frustrating. But for Arlen and Asta, for two such minor characters, I'm totally up for that, because it also gives room to, you know, just as likely to ship anybody else with Asta or Arlen, whatever. But yeah, I don't. It may sound weird to call Kafka mommy, but that's just what she is. That's just what, at that point, if you take it as kinky or not, it's it's the truth either way. I love the dynamic. It's so fun. It is very, their like Arlen and Asta's dynamic I do adore. Just because they're such bickering friends. It reminds me of my friend group, of my college friends, of how we just bicker at each other. It's just hilarious. She could be being nice. Yes, but also yes, that is true. But also part of me feels like that would be so much more, like, it's so much more interesting if that's the case, if it's the case that Kafka has developed genuine maternal instincts for us. Right? Like that is actually genuinely an interesting character kind of character dynamic. Is we had the whole thing happen to us, and she has, for some reason, genuine, like, personal care for us. People calling Gardevoir mom. It's fine. That's why I always say maternal or motherly. I never use mommy. I always use mother. But yeah, I feel like there's a very sentimental side to Kafka that we aren't seeing. That like explains a lot of what's, like, yeah, she's being cornered by Elia because that's what's good for the entire universe. Into doing what she's doing to the Trailblazer, but there's also an aspect of it I think is she generally cares for us and she wants to keep us safe best she can. And that would be an incredible plot point. Like, that would be an incredible plot point if it came to, like, the script said that Kafka had to do something that would harm us. And, you know, she has developed feelings, like a genuine love for us, a maternal love for us. Now she has the choice. Stick to the script or harm us. That would be an awesome moment. And, like, that's the kind of stuff you can do if you say that Kafka does genuinely have this kind of vibe for us. I remember Yukong is literally a mother. Bro, based single mom Yukong, breaking generational trauma, that is awesome. Hold on, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm different from dad. I just have one wish for my child. It doesn't matter if she's unexceptional. I just hope she's safe and sound. Mama breaking the generational trauma out here. I love that. I love that. Yeah, exactly. If my dad saw me now, he might yell at me for being a coward who ran away from the battlefield. Now it doesn't matter if she's unacceptable, if her daughter is unacceptable. That is awesome. That is so cool. Mama Yukong based. HSR mom game. And, like, that is honestly a big theme here. Like, that's something, if it continues to, if this like theme continues to pop up through. Yeah, I before this discussion started, I was genuinely just I was like, I should probably stop stream soon. Then we got into this rant. If this pattern continues, right, I might honestly start, like, I might have a video there to say there is a thematic discussion to be had about, like, about being a mother. Like, that's just, like, what being a mother means. It feels like this is a discussion that this game actually might genuinely end up having. I love you, Kong. You don't often see characters who canonically have kids, especially playable characters, really. That is actually really cool. Exactly. Like, mothership is a huge theme in this game so far. With the fact that we have Kafka, Himeko being our adoptive mother. Yukong has her own motherly struggles of trying to break generational trauma. Cocolio was the generational trauma. Like, you know. So yeah, that might honestly be a video idea. Okay. Hold on. I'm writing that down actually. Natasha, yeah, true. Yeah, no, Natasha was the generation trauma. You can't change my mind on that. So many HSR notes, holy fuck. Kukule's function is the ruin trauma. Ruin Branya? Exactly. She is the generational trauma. Where is this? Especially since Yukong and Kafka's companion missions are releasing the same patch. Exactly. They tend to do themes that parallel each other with content released at once. Exactly. And that's interesting. I'm very curious to see what happens with Kafka and Yukong's quests if they tap into those themes, because that would be really cool. I would love to see that. I'm actually curious who the head writer of this game is, because that'd be really interesting to see if that's actually generally something that they're intentionally doing. You can also do an analysis on Himiko and what that means with empty nest syndrome. True, that's actually a really good point. That would be an interesting video. Just character analyses. I feel like that would be like that would fit into a bigger video though of like Himiko and empty nest syndrome being kind of a point of evidence towards the mother theory, I guess you could call it, the mommy theory. Make a video about the very heavy maternal themes in HSR, call it mommy theory. Just like I do with chess theory. Oh my god, mommy theory. That is so dumb. Okay. I'm gonna call stream. I have been sitting here talking about mom for an hour now. Anyways. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a very fun discussion on the themes of HSR, because there is a lot going on in this game. This game is a very complex set of themes, so nothing better than some good old Hoyo mommies. True. Well, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. Tomorrow we're doing Genshin. We're gonna continue summer event, the Nugget quest. Oh, so many nuggets. Yeah, next stream I'll have my new interface, which will be so neat. I doubt you guys will be able to hear a difference, but it's a new toy for me. So, yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So bye bye.